of my playthrough of Dragonquest 11. Now it's been quite a lot has happened actually since my last live session. Part of that because I was having some connection problems. Part of it I just wanted to kind of organise my team properly. But a lot of developments. One is I've managed to get my, well, not quite full party, almost full party together after the sort of disastrous first encounter with Idrisil and Mordigan. The proviso there was the fact that very sadly Veronica, I find out that Veronica actually made a sacrifice to actually save everybody else, so it looks like anyway that she's passed away, but I do recall that she's got a few more costumes which I think you get later in the game, so I'm assuming you've got to be able to get her back in some way, shape or form, but for the time being anyway, unfortunately she's gone, which is quite sad. But on the plus side, she did transfer all her abilities to her twin sister Serena, so it means that Serena now is an absolute badass. She's got both the highest magical might and magical mending in our team now, and she's got lots of new, well, abilities that Veronica had, and she can also wield heavy ones, or they're basically staves as well, so that's a great addition to our team, and it's really good to have Serena back in the team. Otherwise everybody else is back, and obviously I've got Hendrik as well, so that's really good. Oh yes, we also got a vision of the previous, I think the very first luminary, Edwin, and his little team, and we saw how what they did to defeat Mordigan. It seemed like he had 3 companions with him. He seemed to have about twice as many, but seems like the luminary is pretty much sort of a carbon copy of him. Hendrik looks like very much like one of his companions. Forgotten his name now. And Serena is basically sort of supposed to be the reincarnation of Serenica, so I think both Hendrik and Serena are going to keep in the party pretty much all the time now. I think they're both really good, great companions. Yes, the other big development was the fact that we were able to obtain this cetacea, which is some sort of flying whale, which means that we can now fly to different locations and actually fly to locations which are these kind of floating islands up in the sky, which were not previously accessible. So that's quite exciting. It's brought an additional element of uniqueness, I think, and interest to the game, so I really enjoyed that, and that hopefully will continue. Yeah, the other thing is as well, I was able to recover pretty much most of my zoom locations, which means that I can get around the map a lot more easily, so I'm not happy about the way the game is going now, that I can get around the map a lot easier. I've got new locations, I've got my team back, so yeah, the next steps for us are we've got to try and forge the Sword of Light, and first thing we need to go to one of these islands called Battleground, where hopefully we'll actually find the ore that we need for the sword. Then we need to go to Gallopolis, where hopefully we're going to find the hammer to actually forge the sword, and then we need to go to Mount Huji near Hotto, where we're going to have to craft the sword. So it's all very exciting. I think the game's really getting good now, and quite into it now. I'll be sad when it finishes actually. The other thing I need to do as well is get the sort of first more costumes for my team. I think I've got to wait a bit longer, although I think one of them will be available in Battleground. So yeah, there's a lot. So it's quite a long summary, but there a lot has happened, a lot is happening moving forward. So I'm just going to go through the summary they've got here. Having summoned the great cetacea, Aragon and his friends take to the skies in search of the means to defeat the Lord of Shadows. They find the floating island Benedictus told them of and enter the Temple of Dawn. There they meet a child, the last of the Watchers. Actually, that kid was really annoying. But anyway, he's over now. Aragorn recovers the guiding light from the depths of the temple. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. We've got this sort of lantern now, which has some sort of significance, and I'm still understanding fully what it does, but it allowed us to access a pathway which when I tried to go there without it, simply not available. And turns his attention to the Yggdrasil saplings around it. Examining each in turn, he's granted visions of Erdwin, Lumineer of Legend, and his companions, gathering all in a great hammer and crafting a mighty sword with them at an enormous forge. Yeah, so that's how I found out what to do. Realizing that the weapon wrought by these ancient heroes is none other than the Sword of Light, the companions set their sights on recovering these same items, forging just such a sword for themselves. So it's all getting quite exciting now. Okay, so last time we stopped off in Gallopolis, but this isn't really our first stop. I just there was a lot happening at the end of my last playthrough, so I was just trying to get to grips with how the zoom works with all these new locations up in the sky. Okay, I think I needed to heal there. Just healed myself. Yep, so here's the map. We've got a lot of locations on here now, and we've got two locations which were Hotto and Gallopolis. They just kind of came back for us, so that was great. The question is, however, how do we get to the other islands? I think we need to go to Havens above. Because all of these other locations seem to be grounded locations. Just realised Angrila, I think there's another costume I can get from there. I think I'll work my way through all of the costumes, which I've got a bit further in the game. So I think the first thing I want to do is actually just check everybody's equipment. So Aragorn, my luminary, I mean, his greatsword Wormfang, that's quite a recent upgrade. His Dracilian helm and armour, recently reforged and upgraded them, so I've got +1 and +2 on that. Jade, her Paladin's lance, that looks really badass. That's been upgraded just recently, and as you can see, the bunny suit, I also reforged that, so now I've got a +3 on that, so that's pretty good armour wise. But I would like to get some more costumes for her. Hendrik, the Obliterator axe, is a recent upgrade. again, his costumes, I think we've got to wait a bit later in the game. Yeah, I've just realised recently that you can actually move the characters up and down as well. I've just never needed to do it. So you can rotate them completely, and you can also move them up and down and sideways. It's a bit odd, not really reason to do it, but why not? So Serena is slightly different because she cut off her hair in grief for the death of her sister, but it's quite a nice look for her. The Shiver Stick is the staff that Veronica was using. I'm just wondering if there's an upgrade I can obtain for that. Rab, I think if I can get 30 mini medals, then I should be able to get his costume, this, I can't remember, the Sun King costume, which looks pretty good. And yeah, at the moment he just looks like a bit of a tramp, which didn't really look like a former king. Sylvando, like I recently reforged the Dapper Double, so that's looking pretty good as well. It's upgraded, so better armor, and this sword, the Dragon's Bane, that looks really mean. So that's quite a recent acquisition, because I had like loads of money like left over after, I can't remember who it was. I've defeated so many bosses recently, but I got absolutely loads of money. And Eric, he's dual wielding his Noblesman knife, and the Soulbreaker is quite a recent acquisition. But at the moment he's not really doing a lot of damage, so I don't know, sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't, depends on his attacks. But pretty much my main team I'm keeping is Aragon. I can't remember how you move them. Oh wait, it's in here, the lineup, so I think I have Aragon here. Then Hendrik and Serena, and it's a question of that last slot really. Rab, I mean, I don't personally like him that much as a companion. I was using him quite a lot recently because my main magic use, well, my only predominantly magic based character, Veronica, I'm not going to get back, but now I've got Serena back in the party, I think I'll just use her instead. Just make a comparison. So Rab, his magical might is 190, magical mending 231. As you can see from Serena, her magical might and magical mending are both higher than his. Previously she was just excelling in magical mending, but since obtaining Veronica's powers, she's now good at magical might as well, so she's an all-round mage and really good member of the party. Sylvando, again, I'm just going to keep in reserve. He's doesn't really excel at anything, but he's reasonably good at most things, so sort of average in attack, average defense. He's got some good support healing, so I'm going to keep him in reserve. I think it's just this final slot, choosing between Eric and Jade. I like both of them actually. Quite hard to choose, otherwise I just get rid of the Luminary. But with the two-handed sword, he's doing quite a lot of damage, and Hendrik's the only one who can use axes, and I quite like them, so keeping him with axes. And then the only other person who can use the great swords is the Luminary, so I'm keeping him in the party. I think my main team, I'm going to keep Jade here for now. With again, Erica, I think particularly in status attacks he's quite good, so it's quite good as a support character, so leave them like that. I wouldn't mind just having a look to see if there's any upgraded weapons we can get for Serena, because I just gave her what we had. I think some of the shops have upgraded their equipment since I was last there. I think the last place I went shopping was Octagonia. I'm going to have a look in Sniffelheim, because Sniffelheim is known for excelling in magic and magical artifacts, so hopefully there may be an upgrade on that. Just going to have a quick check there, and thankfully I don't have to travel all the way. I can use Zoom again. Yeah, I must say, it feels a lot better now having a full team, and being able to use the Zoom ability again makes so much difference. Okay, so the weapons and armor shop are over here. It's I think this is the place where it's all, is it? One shop basically on either side. Yep. So I think that's where I did my shopping from last time. So we actually have most of these. Oh, here we go. So, just go through the weapons then. So the Zombie's Bane, we've got a better weapon than that. That's a reduction for all of my characters. You can use swords. Dragon's Bane, that's the sword I've equipped Sylvander with. I'm still keeping Eric with daggers. Razor, I mean, that's a great sword, but don't really like the look of it much. And again, it's lowering my attack for my two characters who can actually use it, so largely redundant. Wormfang, that's the great sword that I've got with my Luminary, Aragon. I think equipping it on Hendrik would increase his attack slightly, but he's using axes. The advantage of him using axes is that he can also use a great shield, which is really useful in, it's got some really good defensive abilities. So it really helps Hendrik to be sort of the all-out tank, and then I can use the Luminary as more of a damage-dealing character. So my team, pretty much Hendrik is the tank, Serena's the healer, Luminary's the damage dealer, melee damage dealer. And then the last slot I can swap out with either Jade or, again, more damage, predominantly physical damage, or Eric with also some of his stealing abilities, status attacks. I think the other two are really sort of reserve healers and reserve characters for me. Veronica, unfortunately, has not rejoined us. Ice Core Dirk, again, that's a reduction on what Eric has equipped. Into the boomerangs, I'm not really using. Whips, just decided against, really. Not really using. Paladin's Lance, I've equipped Jade with that. I'm going to come back to this. So, again, boomerang's not using. Again, wands, I did have Serena equipped with wands. She's the only character who can use them. But, I'd prefer her with staves, actually. I think it suits her better. So, this is what we had previously, or still have, the Shiver Stick. and I think this is the only thing outstanding. The Sage's staff will give her an upgrade to attack. It's something which Rab can also use, in fact quite a significant increase to his attack, but I mean I could technically use wands with Serena and Rab with heavy wands, but I'm keeping him with claws. As you can see, the steel claws are a reduction for him, so he's been upgraded since then. Especially at the moment I don't have enough money. I think I've got enough money in the bank though. I think it was about 10,000 gold. Okay, so the bank is just over here. $42,000, wow. The thing is that you do need it in this game because all of the equipment's so expensive. I think I'm going to take out 11,000. Thank you. Okay, so balance 31,000 still in the bank. Just taking out 11,000 gold. Let's head back over to the weapon shop. Oh, I didn't check the armor, but I think most of my characters, because I've got them in costumes, I don't really want to change their armor unless it's an upgraded costume. So here we go. Sage's staff, 10,000 gold. That will increase her attack. Okay. 10,000 gold. Two-handed weapon, yes. And it will be Serena. And yes, we will equip it. Okay, so Serena's now using the Sage's staff, and her attack is increased to 241. Sorry. Another thing I wanted to check was oh yes, this is it. So the Corsair's cap, this is something which I picked up from a boss fight with Eric's sister, who became Gildegar. I can't remember her original name now, but this is part of his outfit, so the pirate outfit, so I've got to hold on to this. I don't have the other elements of it now, so I won't be able to equip it all, but I think this is going to transfer to Eric because I didn't realise what it was at the time. But I'm just going to keep it on him so that I don't forget it. I'm not going to equip it. Oh, I just realised yeah, so Sylvando, I forged a nutty cravat with an upgrade, the +1, but it looks like I didn't equip it, so there it is. So I've been using the standard one, but I've got another one which is a +1, so I might as well equip that. So that's good. Let's just have a look through my equipment, see if there's anything else I need to transfer. So a lot of this stuff I can't sell anyway. The dragon tail whip, I can probably sell that now. Yeah, it's the cute cap and the pretty penny. These were it's a costume for Veronica, which unfortunately she's not going to be taking it up again. Dainty dress is a costume for Serena, but I haven't been able to craft her headgear because I can't remember what it was. These berries which I was supposed to get, I just couldn't locate. So the dainty dress I'm going to transfer to Serena. No. Actually, I'm just wondering whether she can wear Veronica's costume. Now, since she can now use staves, probably not, but I can try it. So. Sorry, what have I just done? Transfer that to Serena. The pretty penny, I want to transfer that to Serena. The dragon tail whip, I think I'm going to sell that. And even the nutty cravat, because I've got an upgraded version of that. Let me just see if Serena can wear... No, she can't wear Veronica's outfit. And I think I still don't have the what I need to actually make this. Yeah, this is what I need for Serena, the body band, and still don't have any buzzberries to make it with, so I'm gonna have to come back to that. Let's sell something. So all of these things I can't sell. The dragon tail whip, nobody's using whips anymore. It's not a unique item, so I'm going to sell that. The nutty cravat, I've got a +1. Nobody else who can really use that, so might as well sell that. And the wyvern wand. I mean, Serena's using staffs now, so there's probably no need to hold on to that. So Serena has Veronica's clothing. I'll just hold on to that for now. got her dainty dress. This is the second Wyvern wand, which again I don't really see the point of holding on to this. And the other thing is the Shiver Stick, which I think I can probably sell this as well. I could give it to Rab, but I think I'm just going to sell it. Okay, that's all good. So Eric's got his Corsair cap, got an upgrade with staff for Serena. Let's have a look at it. Does look quite nice. Still getting used to Serena's new hairdo. Okay, armor. So again, the Warrior Shield, that's something I upgraded Hendrik with just recently. So, okay, the Ice Shield, this is an upgrade, it's a medium shield. The Warrior Shield is a great shield, only 2 characters can use that. Got it equipped with Hendrik. I'm going to come back to the shields actually, because the white shield, I'm not going to use shields with Serena, just going to keep it with the 2-handed staff. But the Ice Shield is actually an upgrade for Sylvando. May also upgrade Serena's headgear, because she's still using quite old headgear, and we don't have an outfit, another outfit ready for her, so that's 1, 2, 1. Just a slight upgrade. The magical hat, that is. But the Minister's mitre does give her quite a significant upgrade, and I think that's what Rab has equipped as well. Fur poncho, that's for the body. Vest. Magical skirt. Again, these things aren't going to show if I wear them. Garter. It's an accessory. I think we're going to get another one of these because Serena could do an upgrade on her armor as well. Okay, Serena's with the Minister's mitre, that's increased her defense to 130. Okay, so she's got a new staff. I mean, she is my newest addition, or re-addition to the team. Minister's mitre, dancer's costume, I quite like this outfit, so I'm going to stick with that. I can't really craft it and improve it though. Right, see if there's any other armour I can use. We can't afford the ice shield now. I don't think it's that significant because it's not a huge increase on armour value. Plus the magic shield that Sylvando is using has other benefits, so it's not just about the actual armor value. just remembered something. There was a side quest that I was supposed to do to, I think it's from the academy, to find somebody who was one of the previous students who had left, and they wanted us to give us her certificate. And I believe she was in Sniffelheim, so I'm wondering, is it here? It was back to the way it used to be, and all is thanks to you. I did not think I would see its former glory restored in my lifetime. When you have lived as long as I, every day that passes with you is another blessing. In the shop. The fever has gone here, that Vikings beginning to return. Whenever they come to find them, my mead hall is always their first port of call. Business will be booming again soon. Okay, why is there a purple circle in here? It's got to be some sort of quest. Maybe it's upstairs. Oh yes. This is the lady I'm looking for. No, this is a guy. Flower that Crystalinda wants me to bring her blooms only by the inlets shaped like the full moon in the south of the Snarfelt. As soon as you have found one, please bring back to me. My future happiness is in your hands, traveller. I think I've dealt with this guy before. What's she doing here? Feeling down ever since the watery fell and the fever took hold, but I decided I'm going to try really hard to be cheerful again. After all, I can't have my poor departed admirer looking down on me and feeling sad. I must smile, and hopefully the world will smile with me. Good to know. Okay, so there's one other purple circle. I'm just wondering if the quest is going to be that one. Past it there. Okay, we're in the item shop here. Is this where the quest is? Okay, item shop. How can I help you? Where's the girl who... It's the academy. what was this? about the Vikings. They honour the royal family with respect, exalting nations form over Adria. The kingdom offers them a certain level of financial assistance in return. So the Minister for Viking Affairs, showing that relations between our two sides run smoothly, as all has not been smooth of late. 2 days have passed since the Vikings were due to deliver their latest shipment of tributes. They have not yet shown their faces. Please search sticklers for punctuality. I do hope nothing untoward has happened to them, but I cannot go to see on them myself. What if they were to arrive when I was away? You look as if you are at a loose end. And all we're doing is doing errands for people. Would you help me out? What has become of our missing Viking friends and alter? How would you? Attributes. Viking hideout. Where is she? Keeps doing that, falling into that little gap there. Okay, so I've upgraded the weapons and armor for Serena. Can't find the quest now, but I'll come back to that. So I'm going to save over this one. So let's see you soon again. I'm just going to pop to Angry Land, check out this field of discipline, because I think there's a few challenges we can do there, where we can get some prizes as well. Edward and Morkant are known as the closest of friends, but they did not get along at first. They began as bitter rivals. One day they had a duel in the field of discipline to decide once and for all who was the strongest. 3 days and 3 nights they battled each other, but neither of them got the upper hand. When they could fight no longer, the duel was declared a draw. It was then that they recognised each other's true strength. It took them 3 days to recognise the strength. And from that moment they were inseparable. Ho-ho, they were certainly hot-blooded boys. I've actually been in here before. I've got a save point in here. Welcome, Luminary, to the field of discipline. You can pit yourself against a wheel of armour, and by doing battle with even more powerful foes, then draw out every last ounce of your strength in battle. But there are 2 things you must keep in mind should you undertake this challenge. Firstly, consider the strengths and weaknesses of both your foes and your companions when choosing who is to face the wheel. Secondly, do all that you can to defeat your opponents. With as few actions as possible. Remember, I'll be counting the total number of actions taken by all members of your party. Best your foe is sufficiently enough, your efforts will be rewarded. Make sure to give it your all. After completing the Luminary, select the first trial. Which of the Wheel of Harmless trials do you wish to undertake? Okay, so these are the rewards for the first one and the second one. Oh, so you can choose who takes part. So I'm assuming you have to do all of the ones in this first trial before we move on to the second trial. I think I'm going to come back here later on. Right, Havens above. I think this is how we get to Battleground. I don't think there's a save point in here. Oh, this annoying kill again. think I know what I need to do. So from this point is where we summon Cetacea. So let's do that. Oh, yeah, I hadn't expected to spend so long in Snuffleheim actually. So there's quite a lot of these locations, but the one we need to get to is Battleground, so I'm going to go there first. Yeah, this is really enjoyable, travelling around this world like this. Oh, and here we are. So I think it's really cool that we can actually travel to this floating island in the sky. Right, so we've been here before, and this area was previously inaccessible, but became accessible once we use this lantern. Yeah, I don't think there's any save point in here. Again, this is a fantastic location. Pretty sure why there's this little alcove here. It seems like there's any loot in there. Oh, this is where I came to last time. I just decided not to pursue further, but and it's a fantastic location. It's located up in the sky. We'd never find it, and you've got to crawl under this little cavern. Oops. Oh. So you fell all the way to the bottom there. Yeah, that's a really good team we've got here. Okay, we can use pet powers. Don't think I've used this one before. Chop and churn, a terrifying tornado to blow with a great sword that can send enemies soaring. Okay, let's try this out. Oh, it's with Serena, that's why. Wow. Did some decent damage. Oh. Okay, time for Jade. Multi-thrust. Okay, this recently upgraded not just Jade's weapon, but her damage whilst using spears. Right, we've got Serena now. We haven't really used her since we got her back into the party. She's got so many abilities now. She's got more spells than anybody else. So this spell here, Kazwoosh, this we didn't Veronica didn't have previously. It seems to be an upgrade. Uses a fair amount of MP, but Serena has got 272. I think that's more than any other character. So let's try this out. Again, that does some really serious damage. Hendrik. Axis of Evil. Oh. It's doing some serious damage there. Let's try Harvest Moon. Okay, he's down. And let's see if I can just defeat him before we have to heal. This should hopefully do it. Yep.
Thank goodness.
You can see Arrogant's really struggling to carry that great sword. But yeah, that's one of the things I like about this game. All those kind of little things he really focuses on. The fact that he's using this great sword, the way he handles it, you can see the difference in terms of it's obviously a weightier weapon. Now, is this all that we can use for the sword? Bright and Rock. Red Eye, I hope so. I have no idea where I am now. Oh, there's a rest point in here. We've got a chest here. Yeah, I do believe that one of Serena's costumes is in here, so... Oh dear. I hate these things. These Pandora's box, they do some serious damage as well. Especially when they crit. Just gonna take them out quickly. Getting H137 damage. I'm gonna try Thunder Thrust, because that will hopefully give us a crit. 300. It's a decent attack. Serena. Spells I want. So I think the spells come in sort of categories. So Whoosh, all these are, okay, Kazwoosh I think is the most powerful of those. And then, so these, so Frizz and Frizzle, those are fireballs. Sizzle, Kaziz, those are all walls of fire. Crack and Crackle, that's an ice attack. This will work. That's these whoosh attacks are all wind attacks. Bang, boom, those are explosions. I think I'm going to use this one, Kaziz. I think this also I didn't have before. It's an upgrade, more powerful version, although that's not really doing much damage. Let's try using that. Scrap metal, 120. Oh, what's this spell? Oh dear. Oh, that's one nasty spell. Wait a minute, what does Staff of Starvation do? HP. Wizard Ward brings into barrier that protects the user from offensive spells. That's a really useful ability. Theory one that gradually restores uses MP. Saint Song. I don't know how we get to use this, but it heals all allies and does any status ailments and even brings back the dead. Wow. Anyway, let's focus on the immediate things. We need to bring these guys back to life. Hope it works. Okay, that one worked. Okay, that missed that time. Hopefully Joe can finish him off. 291. He's still not down. I can't believe this. Alright, good. Let's bring him back. That worked that time. Okay, we're going to have to heal up. Hendrik. Oh, good job. He tried to attack Hendrik, who just healed. I'd better just heal first. She does, Serena, she's got so many spells now, I'm just trying to get on top of them all. I think I'm just going to heal Serena. Okay, let's try and finish this thing off now. 307. I believe this, he's still not down. Okay, I'm going to use Hatchet Man, because that if it hits should crit. Okay, but it hasn't hit. I'm really going to take this guy out now. One, 3, 6. Thunder Thrust. That missed. Farina. Because these didn't really do a lot of damage. I wonder if Crackle will. Not really. Hatchet Man, just on the basis of that. No. Oh, it's got a crit, 283. I believe this is still going. Whether to use some defensive magic, just Doesn't seem right for something that's not a boss fight, but let's try this one. So hopefully he'll attack less often by choosing his agility. Finally, God. Okay, it's gone up a level. Mountain Mover, that should be a useful spell. Seed of Skill. Oh, that's an interesting dragon. Okay, so as I understand, the main reason why we came down here is to obtain this ore and also find Serena's costume. So I think we fought one of these dragons before. It's just I've got other things to do now. So that's some more of this ore. I think that's the one we just used. Okay, so we've been there. Oh, that leads us back out. Let's go further down. And there's a save point. I think I need to get on one of these flying dragon things. Sunny Citrine, not sure what that's used for. Yellow eye. These eyes are normally pretty useful for crafting. An inscription has been carved into the ancient stone. Looks as if it was left by the Watchers. Watchers float above world. Watch, protect. This island is home here from the beginning. Not just home to Watchers, home to ore, special ore, or to banish darkness. Oh, so maybe that bright ore was the ore that we needed. I might as well have a look through the dungeon since I'm here. So I'm going to rest and save here. What I'd like to know is whether I can come. Okay, so I've rested. Let's save. Okay, it's saved. Now, can I use this as a zoom location? Yes. So I can come back here whenever I want to now. Brilliant. Probably going to end this feed soon. It's just I want to make sure that I've got what I came here for. So I've got some of this ore. Where is it? Is it important items? Yeah, so we've got 4 of the orbs that we need now. It's a bit of a side note. You've got so many items which you don't really know what they do. We've even got some horse manure. Okay, so I think this is what I would have picked up. Brighton Rock. No, I don't think that's all. Sacred stone that glows so brightly that it stings to stare straight into it. It could be. Okay, we're gonna have to fight these guys. Oh, it's just one enemy. Should be quite straightforward. Although, one enemy, he's got how many arms? 6 arms, God. I think there's a special attack we can use against the undead, but I don't think I have it. Okay, that's a pretty useful attack. Pod, that's doing good damage. 1, 3, 3.
Wonderful.
Okay, another one bites the dust.
Diligence is its own reward.
Okay, brilliant. Andric's gone up a level. Sort out his skill points later on. What the hell is this thing? I fight this small hornets. They look quite nasty. Going to use multi-thrust, take both of them out. Okay, I haven't got too much health, so... left snake skin. Okay, so what's in this inscription? Has been carved into the ancient stone. It looks as if it was left by the Watchers. I think that's the same one. Molten gold globules. So I think that arrow means there's another pathway. So there's this way down from here. Aren't we like up in the clouds? This doesn't look too safe. How far down does it go? Oh, okay. So there's a lower area. Okay. And I thought I saw a chest there actually. So how do we get to it? That's really irritating. Oh! Can we jump over? So it looks like there's a path over here that we need to go all the way around. Wow, this is so dangerous. We're literally up in the clouds. Just make sure we don't slip. I'm assuming that's going to be the same encryption. Okay, so I think we can go all the way around by going this way. Looks like there's some more of this ore. Let's collect this. Level B9, there's so many levels to this thing. green eye, mirror stone, purple eye. Yeah, I mean these eyes are pretty useful, so it's not bad that we can stock up on these. Oh, there's a chest here. I think this is it, the one I was looking for. A recipe book called Sacred Styles for Saintly Ladies. Takes a look inside. Goddesses, tiaras, saintess dresses. I think, is that the one that we needed? Yeah. Saintess dress. So this for Serena. We're just missing the colourful cocoon and the headgear. What was this? Which is the headgear for that? Bonnie Band, that's her other costume.